Intelligence Part 2. During this time, Raymond Cattell used the term mental test for the first time in the psychological literature. Raymond Cattell shared Sir Francis Galton's view that intelligence is best measured through sensory tasks, but expanded his mentor's ideas by emphasizing that test administration must be standardized so that results are comparable from person to person and from time to time. In the beginning of 20th century, the school authorities in Paris were keenly interested in knowing the reasons for repeated failure of certain students in the examination, as no medical reason or any environment factor was found to be associated with their failure. The result was the Binet-Simon Intelligence Scale. In collaboration with Theodore Simon, French psychologist Alfred Binet published the first scale of intelligence in 1905. So Alfred Binet is considered as the father of intelligence test. Binet-Simon Intelligence Scale consists of several components such as logical reasoning, finding rhyming words and naming objects. The scale was revised in 1908 and again in 1911. Lewis Terman from Stanford University revised the Binet-Simon Intelligence Scale in 1916. He adapted few items, added other items, established new age norms and extended the upper age limit of the scale. This revised test was known as Stanford Binet test. This test was revised in 1937, 1960, 1972, 1986 and 2004. The First World War began in 1914. Later on in 1917, Robert Yerkes with the help of his colleagues prepared Army Alpha and Army Beta intelligence tests. These intelligence tests were used while recruiting soldiers in the army. In the post-First World War period, the importance of intelligence testing increased. In 1939, during the Second World War, again while recruiting soldiers in the army, an intelligence test named Army General Classification Test was used on a large scale. David Wessler in 1939 published the Wessler-Bellevue Intelligence Scale. This scale was revised in 1955 and was renamed as Wessler Adult Intelligence Scale, WAIS. WAIS is a test designed to measure intelligence of adults and older adolescents. The fourth edition of this test, WAIS 4, was released in 2008 by Carl Pearson. David Wessler also developed an intelligence test to measure the intelligence of children. This test is known as Wessler Intelligence Scale for Children, WISC. Besides these tests, many other psychologists have developed various intelligence tests. The number of intelligence tests and applications of intelligence testing are increasing day by day. Concepts related to measurement of intelligence. First, mental age. The concept of mental age was introduced by Alfred Binet. He assumed that mental development need not correspond to chronological age. He devised a test comprising of items specified for different age group levels and measured mental age of various people. Mental age can be defined as the age at which individual performs successfully on all items on the test prepared for that age. The concept of mental age is explained with the help of the following examples. Individual Isha Ankit Rajesh. Chronological age in years is 10-10-10. The age at which individual performed successfully on all items on the test prepared for that age. Isha performed at the age of 12. Ankit performed the test at the age 10 and Rajesh performed the test at the age 8. So the mental age in years for Isha would be 12, for Ankit it would be 10 and for Rajesh it would be 8. Second, intelligence quotient. The concept of intelligence quotient IQ was introduced by German psychologist William Stern in 1912 as a ratio of mental age to chronological age. Stern computed IQ by the formula. Later, Terman refined the formula of IQ by multiplying the ratio of MA and CA by 100. This formula is as follows: IQ is equal to mental age and chronological age into 100. The concept of IQ is explained with the help of the following tables. So the same table is given here, just the relation between mental age and chronological age is given. So for Isha, mental age is greater than chronological age. For Ankit, mental age is equal to chronological age, and for Rajesh, mental age is less than chronological age. So Isha's IQ is 120, which is above average. Ankit IQ is 100, which is average, and Rajesh IQ is 80, which is below average. Types of intelligence test. Today, psychologists use a variety of intelligence tests to measure intelligence. All these tests are classified into following main categories. Types of intelligence tests based on methods of administration, individual test of intelligence and group test of intelligence, and based on material used is verbal test of intelligence and non-verbal test of intelligence. Individual test of intelligence. Intelligence tests that can be administered to a single individual at a time are called individual test of intelligence. Binet scale of intelligence, Wechsler scale of intelligence, Dr. Bhartiya's performance test of intelligence, Arthur Point scale, course, block design, etc. are some of the examples of individual test of intelligence.